Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good day everyone. How are you today? I hope everyone is doing well. First of all, before I start this presentation, I would like to say thank you to Mr. Adriana and also for everyone who present today. Now, let me introduce myself. My name is Saren Raihani and today I will presentation and we will discuss about research problem. First, what is research problem? Research problems are the instructional issues, controversies, or worries that lead to undertaking studies. These problems or issues employed in our school, classroom, and university campus in writing about research problem. Creators state it as a single or several sentences in research report. You will find problems within the study and they are included in an entry called the statement of the problem segment. You will also find this segment within the opening basic segment of the research report. Why is it important? It's important because we learn about research problem, so it will help policymakers when they make choices, assist teacher and school officials clear up the problem and over researcher with deeper know-how of educational issue. Next is how does the research problem differ from other part of research? To better get the inquire about research problem, you might recognize them from other parts of the research process. The research problem should stand on its process and be recognized as a particular step since it represents the problem tended to within the study. Within the brief definition that take after, consider the contrast among this part of research. First, a research topic is the broad subject matter addressed by the study. Second, a research problem is a general educational issue, concern, or controversy addresses in research that narrow the topic. Third, a purpose is the major intent of the objective of the study used to address the problem. Fourth, the research question narrow the purpose into specific question that the researcher would like answer or address in the study. Looking at this difference, you can see that they differ in terms of breadth from broad to narrow or specific research question. Can and should problem be researched? You should research a problem if the study possibly contributes to educational information or includes the adequacy of the whole. So there is 3 points here. The first one is, can you gain access to people and site? You need to know the capacity to pick up access to individual sites and it will help or not. And then the second one is, can you find time, locate, research, and use your skill? So even if you are able to have access, your ability to research the problem also depends on time, research, and your research skill. The last point is, should the problem be researched? There are 5 ways to evaluate whether you should research a problem. How does the research problem differ in quantitative and qualitative research? Since the two approaches vary in their basic characteristic, they need to be a coordinate between. Here are some additional factors to consider. Both quantitative and qualitative has 4 points to consider. You can see there and compare which approach match with your studies. How do you write a statement of the problem section? After you've got recognized your research problem, decide that it can have to be researched and indicate either to quantitative or qualitative approach. The statement of the problem section includes the actual research problem as well as 4 other aspects. The first aspect is the topic. The opening sentence of a statement of the problem area have to encourage readers to continue reading to produce interest in the study. Second, the research problem. After expressing the subject within the opening discussion, then you can narrow the point subject to the specific research problem or issue. There are 2 types of the research problem. The first one is practical research, and the second one is research-based research problem. Third, justification of the importance of the problem implies displaying reason for the significance of studying of the issue or concern. You can justify the importance of your problem by citing evidence from justification in the literature based on other research and expert, justification based on workplace or personal experience. When we talk about literature, this is the most academic justification suggestion, such as journal article, and for personal experience, you can justify your research problem based on your workplace or personal experience related to educational, so you can address in your research. 4. Deficiencies in what we know. A deficiency is identified 2 or 3 reasons why existing research and practice are deficient in addressing the research problem, and state the reason toward the end of the introduction to the study. 5th, the audience. The audience consists of individuals or group who will read the information in your research study, so they need to be identified. What are some strategies for writing the statement of the problem section? You need to write introduction or statement of the problem section as the opening, so reader will understand your project and appreciate it. Here is several writing strategies will help you. The first one, a template. A statement of the problem section has 5 elements and it provides brief definition of each element and example to illustrate the element. One strategy you can use to visualize this section as 5 paragraphs, with each paragraph addressing one of the 5 aspects of the section. Other writing strategies you can use quotes from participants in study or from notes get from observing participants for writing strategy. This is one of the popular and frequently used in qualitative studies. I think that's all from me. I'm so sorry if I made a mistake. Thank you so much for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.